another college football season. One of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Houston Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15. They are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Back to pass, it's Mateer. The screen, he can go. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. Rolled his way into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. On the run, it's Hughes. Enough to move the chains. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again. Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Drops back. It's Swegman. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Cougar. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Running inside. It's Blaylock. Stopped right there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Rides to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Sweet cut there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And the Sooners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. A pick six. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Got enough for the first down. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Sets his feet. It's Mateer. Throws to the back. And he almost had a pick.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Snapped it and he has to have it. They're all over him. Out wide right, it's Sategna. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught, it's Thomas. Turning it on. The 40. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Looking to throw, it's Wigman. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Young. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. Failed to find the penalty. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cougars will use their first time out here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Snags it over the middle. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
And, man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking.
He's going to take a shot. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Good timing on the quick out.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finds some room. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Martin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Houston offense comes onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. They'll give it to him again. Maybe a crease. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Back to pass, it's Wegman. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play. It's the grab. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Quickly to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throwing right. and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They'll need a bunch on second down. Sets his feet. It's Wigman. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield.
That was pure bullshit. Pure bullshit.
Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab in the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
Number 91, sets it.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. On the move. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Hits inside. It's Blaylock. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the air, it's Batir. Right side, it's Blaylock. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Harris. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. The quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Pushes ahead. looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's take a look at the USF Bulls taking on the number 11 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Bulls with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. How they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And the Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Wigman. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He tries to take the top off. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Young. And he'll home it in.
Bro, they letting you get away with a whole bunch of bullshit.
Down Houston.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front. catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Out wide left, it's Thomas. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted, number 19. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And the Cougars take over first and 10.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. On the ground, it's Hughes. Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Cougars just got that huge run.